I've been playing Marvel Strike Force for a long time now, done some good things, done some bad things in the game, and I got OhEmGee here with me, and we are gonna discuss what I have done good and bad over the past month in this game. And if you're ready for that, OhEmGee, tell them what to do, brother.
Let's go swipe it. Swipe your credit cards, because we have nothing else to do when we're at home. Just spend money on this game. Let's do it. Let's whale harder.
ValleyFlyin.
What is up, Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. Welcome to the channel. I am joined by my brother, OhEmGee. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm glad. Hey, you know what this is? Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I used to wear this all the time.
I
used to wear this all the time.
I've got my glasses right here. I got to put that outfit back together.
Do we have some foreshadowing? Are we doing some foreshadowing right now? Is there something coming up soon?
I don't know. We got to figure out how to do it.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was fun. I think we should do it again. I know that I use the intro on Twitch all the time, and people are like, "What the heck? What is that?" I was like, "Oh, you guys missed that." That was.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I have no idea what we're talking about. There's some old videos of a big challenge that we used to do. The Game Father versus the Smash. Those were fun. And maybe.
Oh yeah, did you guys check out Valley's BlueStacks link? T-shirts, his Discord, his Patreon, his Twitch subscribe button, and also Raid Shadow Legends in the link in the description.
There's no raid link in this description here.
Okay.
In other videos, yes, but all right, let's go thank you for helping me out with that. Let's go check out the roster. So this is where it has been to. And it seems like deja vu, guys. We were recording this, we got through almost the whole video, and I realized that I made a big error, and I don't know, I think I hit the record button twice and it ended up stopping it right there. So, all right, total collection power, 5.76.
Smash the like button twice.
No, twist it 3 times, 3 times, once or 3 times, only odd numbers.
3 times.
All right.
Okay.
Total collection power, 5.76. Probably going to be about 6 million next time we do this video. Strongest team power went up a bit, and I think the reason for that is we've been in the same alliance for a while. We have maxed out our Stark tech, so there's been a jump in all of roster. Maybe, you know what? Now that I say that, maybe not 6 million, because we've been seeing jumps in our roster because of that Stark tech. Now it's gone, so this is just our upgrade. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Anything that you need to re-see here?
No, just like I love all the blitz that you do, then that's awesome, and I love that you love blitz.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take a look at my roster, some of the changes. So farming right now, Colossus, Hella, Mr. Fantastic, and Hydra Sniper. Those are my 4 farms right there.
Yeah. Oh, you need to open some milestone orbs and finish off Captain Marvel. She's very helpful. Man.
I think I've gotten 5 shards of Captain Marvel in milestone orbs for the past 2 months or so.
I think you have to open up over 100 orbs to get like 5. It's a really bad number. I think it's like a 0.36% drop rate or something.
And look at this. Look at this. It's at 274, which means I need to get it 4 times and not just 3.
Yeah,
because I have 1 missing shard.
Good. Yeah, you need hundreds of orbs for those. It's not good. I don't know the exact math, but I did a video on it. It's atrociously bad.
It's horrible. One day she will be finally finished, and it'll be usable in arena. All right, let's talk about Dark Dimension 3 progress. So I think I had Phoenix last time. Now I have Black Bolt. Now I have Ultron. And we were just talking about this, but as far as overall value in the game, I think getting Ultron to Gear 14 was a good value. Specifically for Dark Dimension 3, though, I don't think it's that great of a value because his bots are going to die very quickly. His cooldowns are going to be all screwed up for pretty much all of Dark Dimension 3. So
Ultron is not high value in Dark Dimension, but he's high value elsewhere. Yeah, I mean, I think there's 2 other choices that you could do for tech for Dark Dimension 3. Minerva seems to be good later, especially because she's in Cosmic, and then also Scientist Supreme seems to be high value, and a lot of people are doing Scientist Supreme. So, and she's useful in U7, but not going to be useful inside of Arena or anything like that. So that is all.
I'm thinking Scientist Supreme over Minerva just because I use her a little more, but I think my next character is going to be right here, Hella. Very close, very close right here. Just missing a few more mini uniques, and then that will be my next one. So hopefully by the next time we do this video, I will be in Dark Dimension 3. There's a couple other characters close.
Well, I mean,
Sinister's
you're using
close.
Yeah, you're using Hela, Phoenix, Black Bolt, and Ultron. I'm using those 4 as well.
Nice.
And I happen to be also using Shield Trooper, which doesn't need any mini uniques, but that was kind of a waste. I mean, I don't know. I'm debating whether it was worth, you know, saving 2 weeks of time or not. You know, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? You do save time because I'm probably going to take 4, 5, 6 months, maybe more, just going through it every day, doing 2, 3 million. You know, some of these nodes are 40, 50, 60 million, and you just are chipping it away. You know, maybe spending 2, 3 weeks per node. Oof. My goodness, there's 16 nodes. Oof. It's a grind. That's the way it goes. So my suggestion is it's all about Phoenix anyways. Hela is good because of Greg, but not because of Ella, just because of Greg. You were talking about the minion from Hela, just because they constantly target him, the minion, and that's just because they're hitting for like 200k. They're one-shotting 7-star Thanos, so the undead Asgardian is just going to soak up that damage, and I can't tell you. I mean, he is the superstar next to Phoenix. It's all about Phoenix and this guy, Phoenix and that's about it so far.
And that's because of this. On death, changing the speed bar 10%.
No, it's because he revives and then they hit him again. It's just they just
not the speed bar. Okay. I thought
the speed bar. Okay, the speed bar is fine, but any time that they don't hit you for 200,000 damage and your character just gets one-shotted and deleted, that's a good thing. All right. If they're hitting the Greg, I mean, it's that bad. I mean, there's like, get wrecked, Ultron, you know, gone, deleted. Oh, you revived, oh, gone right after. I mean, it's absurd. I mean, just watching the footage, it's all about just, maybe they'll hit Greg instead of Ella or anybody else, and you get an extra attack off, you know, and it's really kind of dumb. But it's
I'm feeling pretty good about these. I'm feeling pretty good about these.
Yeah, Hela's great. In fact, and it's not even about Hela. It's about Greg. It really is.
Greg is the man.
Yeah.
All right.
Greg for president.
Who else? This one's very close as well. Fury. I don't have him at level 75, so I haven't done these, but very close with Fury as well.
Yeah. He's not going to change your life
kind
in
of,
there.
Kind of how I felt about taking him into Dark Dimension 2. He's like, yeah, but he's almost ready, so.
If he's ready, take him in. I don't think you're going to hate it, but he's not going to change your life whatsoever.
I want Yoyo, but I don't
Yoyo might. Yoyo with the offense down is very helpful. So
I would like Yoyo if I could get all those mini uniques, but that's about it. Let's talk about Yoyo though, because this was one that I was debating on as far as T4s last time, the special between this and the special Scientist Supreme. You recommended Scientist Supreme, which we're going to get to in just a little bit, but I ended up doing that one, and then we had that block party event, so I had two, so I ended up doing this one right there, and this is probably my biggest T4 regret right here, because I hardly ever use this move. I was thinking, I use Yoyo all the time. I use it in Arena, I use it in Raids, I use it in Blitz, I use it in War. Awesome character. But I ended up using her basic more than anything. So yeah, not a favorite of mine.
Okay, so it's definitely a luxury T4. It's more efficient than the ultimate. It does 3 instead of 2, and it does more damage. So it is ramping up the damage output on that ability quite a bit. The problem is there really isn't a lot of damage there. I mean, it hits a bunch of things and knocks all the deflects down, which is kind of nice. That's, I think, the main purpose of it, is to get rid of all the deflects. Specifically in war, it just knocks down a bunch of deflects, which is fantastic, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, and especially if they have armor, it's not a lot of damage, and or if they're stealthed, it's not going to hit stealth characters. So it's kind of basic attack is all about being paired up with Black Bolt, and the beauty of the basic attack is that especially if you're going against an opposing Yoyo, like in a war. So Yoyo will attack with basic. She'll have offense down, but the Black Bolt won't. And then you can actually clear the negative status effect. So it's really about her being an extension of Black Bolt with doing her basic attack. It's fantastic.
I even use the basic a lot more than anything in Arena as well, because she's part of my Arena team. So I hardly ever use this move in Arena. Now, all right, the one that you did recommend, and I am very happy with this. On paper, it doesn't look that good. Especially in a full aim team. This one doesn't have a lot of value in a full aim team, but particularly in Ultimate 7, as you start to get to those later nodes, getting not only her debuffs that she applies with her ultimate, but getting other debuffs applied from the enemies. This one has helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
here's the thing about Ultimate 7. What's that?
I got to thank you for recommending this.
Oh, yeah, this is a fun one. Here's the thing about U7. U7 is your alliance wants to hit a certain target, which is 30%, 60%. We hit 100% for the first time, and we had to push, right? But U7 is expensive without this T4. This T4 will save you money, basically in cores and refreshes, especially if you need to get to 60%, because that fourth negative effect is always a stun or a heal block, and then the team gets deleted, and then it's something, or there's certain nodes that have a lot of negative stacks, you know, maybe they have a pyro or something, that a lot of burning effects, and you just can't get to that heal block. It doesn't seem important, but because we play U7 every single day, and sometimes you just lose a character in U7, right? And you don't want that to happen very often, and this just seems to save a lot of money, like a lot, you know, as far as not having to revive characters, because that fourth negative effect matters a lot.
Yeah, that heal block too. You mentioned that heal block. That's one of the worst negative effects to have on you, and then she turns it into death proof. One of the best positive effects they have. So this is a very valuable one. Looks like crappy on paper, but this is awesome. This is awesome.
Going from 3 to 4 doesn't sound like that much, but it matters in U7.
It's mainly for that game mode, but it's very
nowhere
very
else. I don't think there's
valuable. What else? Oh, I did this one. The other T4 that I've done is all the way down here. Where is he? There he is. He's so low because he's only got 3 stars on him right now. 3 gold stars. I did this. My Spiderverse team wasn't working very well without this one. I put this on, and they're winning in Blitz, and they've won a couple matches in
Explain what that one does, because you're blocking what it does. You can't see
sorry.
it.
Let me
explain what that does.
Can I scroll up more? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Gain 20% max health for Hero Spiderverse and Hero Symbiote allies. This one is big. Again, it doesn't seem like a lot. Extra health for this team, but they're a squishy team. So this one really helped them, and I'm winning battles pretty much on auto in Blitz now, and War. I'm able to win battles in War with that Spider-Verse team, because I've switched out my save squads, which we're gonna get to in just a little bit. But this, I like this one.
If you like it, I might do it. You know, I'm in a similar position where I think this guy is probably gonna make it into Dark Dimension 3 no matter what, and why not? You know what I mean? And I do use him on offense in War. You know, I just don't have the stars, but you know, you're missing 2 gold stars, which I believe you're going to get over time, because there's going to be 2 more events. It was pushed back, but there's going to be 2 more events.
Yes. So yeah, definitely worth it if you have the gold stars. I might have done this a little too prematurely, but I'm having fun with them right now. So, you know, with that said, it is kind of worth it right now, especially for Blitz, because it makes that Spider-Verse team usable. Other one that I'm thinking of doing that I haven't done yet, and just because I'm not getting a lot of usage out of that Spider-Verse team, but it is this one right here, the T4 for Venom, and that changes speed bar by 30% when an enemy drops below 25% health. So this one I think is the next most important one for that Spider-Verse team.
Yeah, and my understanding is that this is a must-have T4 if you want to use Spider-Verse to go up against Asgardians, because you can target Greg and get that turn meter.
Greg is sounding like the MVP. Gets brought up in every single game out.
He's great mechanic, interesting mechanic. Yeah. So this, and you know, that's the reason why they did the minus 10%, is because they thought that Black Panther would just create loops with that. Everything. So yeah, so they had to do that minus 10%. But you're gonna get more speed bar than you're losing, and you know, do fun things.
Yep, exactly. This probably is going to be my next one, even though they're not getting usage, but it'll help in War, and obviously be helping in Blitz too. Actually, might do that one after we start recording. Anything else? I got Rescue to 7 stars, but not too much else has changed in my roster. Nothing major. I'm starting to build up Hydra a little bit, not as beefy as yours, but my Red Skull, don't have those stars.
Yeah, I don't think you have to go hard. I don't think you need to go very high on Red Skull. we'll talk about it here in a minute. I believe Ironheart's going to be another counter to Red Skull, and plus Black Bolt is going to be a counter to Red Skull no matter how high you take him.
Explain this, because you were talking about this the first time we recorded this video. So.
No, it's on the next one right there, Heartbreaker right there. And so there's something that's not in the kit here shown in game, but it was on the original release when we got the original notice about this character, and it's also on MSF GG. Wolver Thor asked the developers, and then Tana also asked the developers. So I'm hearing this from two different sources that this is in fact true. There's supposed to be a tag where it says in war, have 100,000 focus on this attack, meaning the defense down will in fact land on Red Skull. And so the comment was made is that Red Skull has 10,000 resistance to defense down. Well, this will have 100,000, and he will in fact take 50% damage with defense down.
Even with that full Hydra team.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. And this was confirmed by Cerebro.
All right.
But I don't quote. Wait until somebody else does it. Wait until you see footage. They could change anything at any time. But in theory, Heartbreaker is supposed to be a Red Skull counter.
All right. Well, I'm very curious to see. I want her to come out. I want her to be one of these characters coming out in this next patch, just to see if that is another viable Hydra counter, because that would be very nice. It's hard to punch up against that team.
Why would people buy her unless there was some reason? You know what I mean? A lot of people have very high visions.
Well, they know this is a counter for Asgardians when she is fully built up already. If this team also counters Hydra, makes it doubly valuable. I'm gonna love it. All right, let's go to my save squads real quick. There has been some changes in my save squads. Let's take a look at them. Not too many major changes, but there's been a few. X-Men is the same. BKT is back. I had Guardians here for a while, splitting them up, trying to use that Kree team that counters the Asgardians. Never really got it to work because haven't really invested in Ultron too much, or not Ultron, Ultimus too much. So
well, just hurry up and finish Dark Dimension so you can get a 5 red star, man. Don't you know? Just wail harder. Just get it done.
That's why it wasn't working. That's why.
Yeah, just wail harder. I mean, just do it. Look, a little whale popped up. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to wail harder and get that Kree team back. But yeah, BKT is back, and they are there to punch down on that Hydra team, because they can't punch up right now, but they can punch down, and even 100k punch down.
Yeah,
still a little tricky.
Well, here's the thing: is you really need to have the energy being funneled in from Star-Lord into Rocket, and it'll time out. You almost have to put it on autoplay, and if you kind of want to get the momentum going, where Rocket is getting kills from the minions by Red Skull, and then he's getting fed.
And the sandwich.
Yeah, then he's just if he can AoE every turn. But there was a match where I was like 100,000 punch down BKT versus Red Skull, where it came down to 11 seconds. The second time I did it, I hit autoplay. I was just like, this is nuts. I just have to run it on auto and just hope that they don't, because they can do damage. They're kind of a scary team. It's scary. You have to, Black Bolt is great, but other than Black Bolt, it's kind of scary.
It is. I would agree. Even some of those counters that are listed in the counter guide aren't 100%. AIM is here. I am using AIM-Tron on War offense, but I'm using Ultron on this team. And for War, I move Monstrosity to this team. They got no synergy. As you can see, Monstrosity right here, this is a very weird team. They're almost 300k, but I'm having to punch down a lot just because they got no synergy at all. So this team is a good counter with Ultron there instead of Monstrosity. But yeah,
AIM-Tron is one of the few teams that can punch up against Asgardians, and it's a big deal.
Yes, so that's why I've switched them up. Ultron is not on War defense anymore. Fantastic Four is the same. Shield, Inhumans, Wakanda, Asgardians. Very low red stars. I saw your Asgardians. I'm very jealous. Yeah. You got very lucky with the red stars in your Asgardians.
Yeah, I got lucky.
All right, this team is changing as soon as Ironheart comes out. Not sure what I'm going to do with Vision at that point. Captain Marvel is off of that Kree team, so she is back on the Hero Brawlers because Spider-Man and Miles are gone. So this is my new Hero Brawlers team.
I ended up putting Spider-Man back on that team, and then I put Drax on my Spiderverse, and then I put and then I actually put Captain Marvel on a Defender team or an Avenger team. So
okay.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever you want to do. Yeah, there's lots of stuff you can do.
And you're using that on defense?
Yeah, but I actually they're fast, and there's a couple nodes like that defense down node. They're so fast that the defense down doesn't even exist, and I kind of wish I had them on offense still against certain teams. But anyways,
got it.
They're on defense.
This one, same. This one, Kingpin is back here. I don't remember who I had in that spot. Maybe it was Merc Riot Guard or someone, but Kingpin is back on there because he's not on that Kree team either. The full Brotherhood, the new Brotherhood. This team, I am liking them in war. Their turn order goes so well against that Fury Coulson Shield team, and yeah, I love their turn order. I think the key to that team is Toad, though. You need his focus to remove the buffs from that Coulson team, because if you don't, Magneto's not gonna apply the blind. So when that happens, I use the special on security, and this team still works, able to punch up pretty good against that Coulson team.
Yeah, mine are just a tad underpowered, but I have to someday. I'm gonna have to do that team. It's a good team.
Well, you gotta wail harder, my friend.
Yeah, I just think it was at the wrong time when those characters came out. You know, all the nonsense was going on. And anyways.
Got it. This is the same. This is the same. I wanna build these guys because these guys are very good on war offense. Missing the stars on Elsa and Ghost Rider. That's what's kind of holding me back. This is my Spider-Verse team. As you can see, they're pretty weak, and the main guy, the main man of that team is what's holding them back right now. So I can't wait for his event to come back around, get some gold stars on him, and make use of this awesome, lucky pull.
The irony of that team is that Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man, is probably the weakest character on that team.
Probably. He was rated very highly in a lot of the tier lists for a long time. Recently just got bumped down because he does everything that Spider-Man does plus some. So it's just a better version.
Then it's really about the symbiote synergy with Carnage, Venom, and symbiote Spider-Man. And the other two are just there, basically. You know,
that redesign kit. This, and then Sinister Six, Kree. Cyborg is back on that team, and then this lowly, low-powered. Let me see if I can scroll up there. 139K.
Yeah, but what kind of teams are you sucking up? If you're sucking up a Black Bolt, it's a win.
I think it is. I know. I paid attention that first war. It was about 100K over this team, Fantastic Four team. So I thought that was a win. You know.
Yeah. There's a lot of value on a Hydra team right now. A lot of value. So. Nice. We'll see. A lot of value.
We'll see. And that is it, OhEmGee, my friend. Tell them where they could find you.
Hit the like button, buy Valley merch, subscribe, Patreon, BlueStacks link, Dragon Champions. Just look at everything in the description and don't even think about it. Just buy everything. This is a very
nice mic that was recommended by you as well.
Yeah, do my Amazon link so I can get the Amazon commission if you buy that microphone.
Do it, guys. Thank you once again. I will see you guys next time. I think you did all the promotions, so I will see you guys next time. Give me a whole fist bump, brother. Do it. Oh, double fist, Hydra. Double bump.
Hail Hydra.
All right, Hydra. That's the name of our alliance, by the way.
I know, right? We should do that. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. ValleyFlyin out.